What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Lord Drakkon from the Power Rangers. Let's begin today's lesson on the top center page with the centerpiece of the helmet. So we'll start right in the middle, start with a point. We want to draw a diamond shape. So we're going to come down toward the left and right. And we'll pull this down and back in towards the middle. Let's go up to that top point, draw a straight line going all the way up towards the top. Go to the bottom of our diamond, draw a straight line coming down. Let's go all the way back up to the top. We're going to add a point by coming down and out towards the side. Now I want to angle this down and then in towards that diamond shape. Let's trace the side of the diamond going out. And then I'm going to pull this all the way back in towards the middle. Along the bottom, angle this up and then out. And then we're going to angle this up and out towards the side. Let's bend this along the top. Now we're going to add those 2 points along the side. So on the left side, angle this all the way up with a straight line. Do the exact same thing on the right, and we want to go up towards the same height. From the top, angle this down and in. Now I want to connect these 2 lines with a curve, but we're going to go in behind that centerpiece. So let's start back on the left. Going up and then in. Continue over on the right, going out and then down. Now from these 2 points, we're going to step in, curve this down, and then in towards the centerpiece. Let's go back to the center. Move down, start with a point. Now I want to follow this angle line, going up and out toward the left and right. Angle this down towards the side. Angle this down and in towards the chin. Now I want to bend this in towards the center. Let's connect this point to the bottom with a straight line. Now from the outside, angle this up, angle this down toward the bottom center, and mirror that over on the right side. Now let's go back up to the top. We're going to draw the top edge of the visor, starting here, bend this out, and then up. We're going to do the exact same thing on the right. Now from here, bend this down. Now I'm going to pull that back in towards this point along the side. Let's go back to the side of the visor, bend the head, coming down. Now I'm just going to pull that in toward the bottom corner of the chin piece. Now for the top of the head, we want to connect the top corners of the visor with a curve. So we're going to start with the left, going up and in behind that point. Continue across the middle, in. Do the same thing on the right, going across and then down. Then continue along the side. Now we're going to add a glare across the side of the visor. Starting from the top left, bend this down, and then in towards the bottom. Now in these 2 panels, we're going to add 2 curves. Start with the one on the top. Coming down and in, step down, draw that again. Do the exact same thing on the right. Let's go back up to the top. From that centerpiece, we're going to follow that curve going out towards the side. Angle this down and then in. I'm going to separate these 2 areas with one more curve going across the middle. Now I'm going to switch to my thick black marker. We're going to fill the center of that visor in black. We're going to add one more detail along these 2 spikes. Starting from the side, we're going to angle this down and in. Do the same thing by lining this up on the right. Now from the outside, cut this down and then up towards the inside point. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw on the body. We're going to start with the collar. Underneath this point, let's start with a straight line. Angle this up and out underneath the chin. And then we're going to fill that entire area in black. Let's take this line, step down, draw another one, going across. Angle this down and out towards the side of the body. Now from here, it's going to bend the sleeve, going out, and pull that up underneath the head. Let's add some texture across the shoulders. Start from the top, bend this down and in. Taper this back up towards the top. Let's do that again. Stepping in, add another point coming in, and then up underneath. Let's go back up to the top. Draw a straight line going out. Now I'm going to hook this around and in along the side. And then from here, bend this out and then down. Now I want to bend this back down and then in towards that bottom point. Let's go back to the side. I'm going to curve the body going out and then down towards the belt. Now from the belt, now add a short curve coming in. And you want to add a point coming in. So going in with a straight line, go up and out. And we'll follow this curve going back towards the side of the body. Now I want to add the buckle. From these 2 points, angle this up and in, flatten off the top, come down and in, and then flatten off the bottom. Let's go to the center of the body. We're going to draw a diamond shape, starting in the middle, come down and out toward the left and right, pull this back down and in towards the center, and then we're going to fill that entire diamond area in black. Let's go back to the buckle. Step down, we're going to add a curve, going up and then down. Leave a gap in the center, step over toward the left, bend the leg, going out and down towards the left heel. Move over towards the right, go out and then down towards the right heel. Now you want to curve the bottom of the feet. So starting on the left side, bend this down and then up towards the outside. From the outside of the foot, curve this up, in, and then down, aiming towards the heel. And we'll angle this up towards the inside of the leg. Let's go back up to the hips. I'm going to curve the leg going out and then down on top of the feet. Now I want to trace this curve and this angled line along the ankles. And then along the bottom of the feet, we're going to add a thick sole. So we want to take this curve, step up, and trace that across from toe to heel, and then on the right, from heel to toe. From this trim, we're going to step up, add a curve. Now we're going to add the knee pad. From here, curve this up and in, and then in and then down. Let's add another trim. Stepping down from that curve. And now we're going to go back up to the top and draw on the arms. From the inside of the body, let's step over, bend the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. From the wrist, draw a half circle for the thumb and close off the end with a bracket. We're going to add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, curve this down and then up around that bracket. Now I'm going to come down along the side, bend the second finger going up, and then the third finger, we're going to go out, pull this up, and then in underneath the shoulder armor. Let's go back to the wrist. Bend this out and then down toward the center finger. Bend this out and then up. Now from the wrist, step up. We're going to add a curve, going out and then up. Let's add a spike across the outside of the arm. From the left, bend this out and up. Bend this down and then in. Now we're going to layer the cape in behind the body. Let's start from that center finger, and it's down and out on either side. Close off the bottom with a curve going in behind the legs. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how to draw Lord Drakkon from the Power Rangers. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you'd like your artwork to be featured in an upcoming artist spotlight, come join our sketch club or the cartooning club on School. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed today's lesson, then you're really going to love what's happening inside the Sketch Club on School. And right now you can access all our courses and workshops for free for 7 full days just by visiting. I'll leave the link for you down in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you inside the club.